Hi, Alamin. Good morning.
Good morning, Saeed. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. What's about you?
I'm fine as well. Thank you very much.
I'm glad to see you in here. Welcome to the session.
Thank you
Basically,
very much.
today I'm going to demonstrate you how to estimate efforts, and this
Okay.
is one of the most important topic in project management course. Today's
Okay.
class is more sort of a practical session, and this session is particularly useful for those who wants to grow their career in project management space. I came to know that you are very new in PMO function and you have to deal with different stakeholders to estimate efforts and cost. I can tell you that this session will be addressing estimation techniques, and I'm sure that this will be a beneficial topic for you. So let's get into it.
Yep.
Um, if you can remember, in our last session, we talked about different concepts of project schedule management, different relationship between tasks. Today, I will demonstrate to you how to estimate efforts.
Okay.
So basically, what will happen at the end of the session? It's a
Yep.
15-minute session, as I told you, that after 15-minute session, you'll be able to estimate duration, estimate effort and cost using three-point estimation technique. And in this three-point estimation technique, there are two categories. One is called triangular distribution, and another one is called beta distribution.
Okay.
So basically, the way I have structured this session is that initially I will demonstrate to you how to estimate using three-point estimation technique, and
Yep.
then I want you to do the practice and demonstrate back to me. And
Yep.
obviously, after that, if you have any question, I can answer those, and I will summarize and close the session.
Okay.
Cool. Safety wise, as today's session is online-based session, please make sure that your sitting ergonomics are appropriately defined the way it's defined in this picture.
Yep.
So we are about to go to our main session. Before we start, do you have any question?
No, I do not have. Thank you very much.
No worries. Thank you. So basically, I'll give you a high-level idea on three-point estimation technique, even though we covered this topic before last week. So basically, three-point estimation is used to help project manager to predict or estimate cost, time, even the materials when to perform a task or a group of tasks or all the tasks in a project. So this technique is particularly useful and popular because this estimation technique gives you more accurate or more precise data.
Okay.
So when we are saying that three-point estimation, that means that it comes with three different information. So we can call it as parameters. So one parameter is optimistic value, most likely value, and pessimistic value. So
Okay.
basically, this three-point estimation technique it covers all about three parameters.
Yep.
So when I'm saying optimistic, that means that the minimum possible effort or time required to complete a task. When I'm
Okay.
saying pessimistic, that means that maximum possible time required to complete a task or maximum duration it required to complete a task. And when I'm
Yep.
saying most likely, that means that is the average time or the best estimate of the time required to complete a task.
Okay.
So what I will do in here, you can see that you'll see the formula in here. So optimistic value, pessimistic value, and most likely value. So
Mm-hmm.
triangular distribution, we'll talk about the triangular distribution in here. Triangular distribution is nothing but a average of estimation.
Yeah.
So the formula it says that optimistic plus most likely value plus pessimistic divided by 3. That's the formula. So in here, you'll see that there are three tasks has been defined,
Yeah.
task 1, 2, and 3, what I will do. And each task has few value in here. The good part is that the first one is showing as in days, second one is showing as cost, and third one is in materials. So the good part of three-point estimation technique is that you can estimate either duration or finance, I mean the cost or the materials. So what I will
Okay.
do, I will demonstrate to you for the first task. What I will do that let me bring my calculator in here. So before I start, do you have any question?
No, that's a really good thing that we can literally do all kind of estimation with these 3-point estimations,
Yeah.
right? I mean, so if it is days or if it is the monetary value or the amount of things that require,
Right.
um, we can easily able to do that with this triangular distribution.
Right. True. You are correct. Yep. So in here, you can see my calculator in the screen, right?
Yeah, I can.
Good. So let me do the estimation for the task one. So in the formula said optimistic value.
Yeah,
For task one, optimistic value is 6 days,
yeah,
plus most likely value for task one is 8 days,
yes.
plus pessimistic value for task one is 14 days. So
Okay.
this is in total of 28 days
Yeah.
divided by 3, which is 9.33. So it
Okay.
says that for task one, the
Yeah.
best estimation is says 9.33 days.
Okay.
So what really I want you to do is that for task 2 and task 3, you need to do that estimation and let me know when you are done. And then what I will do, I will verify the result.
Okay. So I'm opening my calculator
Yep,
as
yep,
well.
yep,
And then for task two, according to the formula, the optimistic one is $10 plus the most likely one is $15
yep.
and the pessimistic one is $25. So the total is $50 and it will be divided by 3. So the result is 16.6.
Let me check. So you were saying optimistic value is 10 plus most likely is 15 plus 25, which is 50 divided by 3 and 16.66 exactly.
Thank you
So
very
thank you
much.
so much for that one. Can you do the second one also, please?
Okay, I'll be able to do that. Thank you very much. So according to the formula, the optimistic one is 80 bricks, and then the most likely one is 100 bricks, and the pessimistic one is 120 bricks. The total is 300 bricks. Literally, if I divide it by 3, it will come down to 100. So the result is 100 bricks.
Okay, let me check. Optimistic value 80 plus most likely 100 plus 120 divided by 3, which is 100. Correct. You are absolutely correct.
Thank you very much. I understood this concept clearly.
That's great. All good. So now we'll go to the next estimation technique, which is called beta distribution. So basically, the beta distribution, we are using the same parameters. Only the difference is that for beta distribution, we are emphasizing more weight in the most likely estimation one. So you will see that the formula has changed slightly.
Yeah.
So previously it was most likely plus optimistic plus pessimistic divided by 3. Now the formula is 4 times most likely, as we are saying that we are giving more weightage to the most likely one, and
Yeah.
then optimistic value and pessimistic value divided by 6.
Okay.
So what I will do in here is that I will demonstrate to you for task 1
Yeah.
the way I have did in for the triangular distribution one, and
Yep.
then I want you to do the same thing for task 2 and task 3.
Okay.
So for task 1, I'm saying that 4 times of most likely, which is 8 days,
Yeah.
equal to 32 days, plus 6 days as the
Yeah.
optimistic value,
Yeah.
plus pessimistic value is 14 days, 52 divided by 6, which is 8.66.
Okay. Understood.
8.6 is days. Okay, cool. So if you can do the same thing for me for task 2 and then
Okay.
after task 3.
Okay, so for the task 2, this is the 4 times the most likely, which is 15. So 4 times 15 is 60, plus the optimistic one is 10, and then the pessimistic one is 25.
Yeah,
So it makes 95, and then it is divided by 6, which gives me 15.83.
15.83. Let me check that one. 4 times 15 plus 10 plus 25, 6, which is 15.83. Excellent.
Thank you very
So
much.
you have done it precisely. 15.83, which is in dollar, right?
Yep, that's correct.
So can you do the same for task 3?
Yep, I'll be able to, I believe. So again, I'll look at the formula, and then it is 4 times most likely is 100 bricks. It makes 400 plus 80 bricks for the optimistic one, and then the pessimistic one is 120. That makes 600, and then divided by 6, that makes 100 bricks.
100 bricks. Okay, let me do that one by myself. 4 times 100 plus 80 plus 120 divided by 600. Exactly. So it will take 100 bricks. Excellent work.
Thank
So
you very
let
much.
me do one more thing in here. Now look, if you can see that for task 1 for beta distribution and triangular distribution
Yeah,
also, I am using the same examples like for task 1, 2, and 3 and the values for the most likely optimistic and pessimistic one.
yeah,
But if you look into that one, the result is different. For example, for triangular distribution,
yeah,
for task 1, the result is 9.33 days,
yeah,
whereas in the beta distribution, for task 1, it says 8.66 days, even though we are using the same data in here.
yeah,
That means that basically even though that triangular distribution itself a very precise estimation, but
yeah.
in between that one also, the beta distribution is more accurate than triangular distribution, as because that it gives more weightage on most likely value.
Understood.
The same thing happened for the task 2 also. If you look in the beta distribution one, it says 15.83 as a result,
Yeah,
dollar value,
yeah,
but in the triangular distribution, it says 16.66.
yeah.
So that is the difference, basically, that when you use the beta distribution, it will give you more precise estimation.
Understood. Yeah.
So basically, what happened is that I guess that you have successfully completed your demonstration, and today we have learned about um, how to estimate duration or um, cost or the materials
Yeah.
using single three-point estimation technique for both
Understood.
triangular distribution and beta distribution.
Okay.
Do you have any question regarding this topic or any other estimation technique?
No, I believe that's really interesting that even though I was using a similar formula, but one system, one distribution was giving me a better estimation than the others. And thank you very much for comparing both of these because it helps me to really understand the techniques and the differences between these two. Yep.
Oh, great. So I'm glad that you understand the difference between two different estimation technique, and you know that there are a few other estimation technique like sometimes it calls as 1 point estimation,
Yep.
bottom-up estimation, parametric estimation. There are a lot of estimation technique, and it's something you need to identify when to use which estimation technique.
Okay.
So this 3 point estimation technique is mostly useful when you have a lot of information and you are not certain which one is the most accurate value. So
Yep.
at that point of time, basically, 3 point estimation technique is more useful than other techniques.
Okay.
All good. If you don't have any question, then basically what will happen next week, I will sit with you to again, in next week we will in our session we'll develop. I will show you how to develop a project status report. Also, I will show you how to develop a project schedule using Microsoft Project. So this
Okay.
topic will be another interesting area for learning.
Okay.
All good. Then if you don't have any other question, can we close our session today?
Sure. Definitely.
Thank you, Alamin. Thanks for your time.
Thank you, Said, as well. Thank you for your time. Yep. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.